Okay guys, so basically here's the update on this head. I got the, it's a little bit rough in here. I gotta smooth it all out now. So I'm gonna take my large cardboard right here because, this cardboard here, and then go into here and clean the sides of the bolt, the sides of the port up here. I did mark it up a bit when I went in there with the other bit to do a chamfer to here. So I'll blend this all in. I'm gonna match this as much as I can. It's pretty close now. It's gotta just square up a little bit more. So you see the port different size here. I'll get you the gasket. Here's the gasket. So there's the upper. And anybody knows exhaust flow always goes up and over, so it's pushed up the back of the wall. So here, this port's pretty straight. I gotta clean. I gotta do my final touches on it, smooth it all out, and then polish it. But you can see here, it's pretty close. I'm gonna push the PCD as high as I can because the PCD actually sits. I'm actually gonna put little spot welds in the PCD port so I can line it up. But you can see the PCD slides around a little bit. There's about a 1/16 of play. I will put a little tack on the top side, on inside, and just grind it out. So basically I can hold the position, because these are gonna be on my motor, so I can keep the port as high as I can. Unfortunately, you can see a little bit there. You can see the port, there it is, so I can slide it back and forth. But I'm gonna slide as high as I can up, keep the port as high as I can out. Now the other thing I might do is, I'm pretty sure I have the room. I'm gonna make probably a 1/2 inch spacer for this to basically be able to space this out a little more to straighten the float a little more. The longer the port is, the longer the runner is, the better, straighter it is. So right here, this will give it a chance to straighten the exhaust flow, because the exhaust flow is going, I'll show you here in this section here, it's going up a little bit higher here, so you want it to kind of straighten out. So you go in here, it's not straight. So if I go 1/2 inch out here and port match this together, this would actually keep the flow. It would actually transition the flow a little better up. So basically it'll kind of straighten it out, because if you look right here, this starts elbowing down about roughly about, I'd say about 1/2 inch in. So if I were to push this out a little bit more, it'd give the exhaust flow a chance to go straighter and then start curving in. So actually longer, it's like a long runner header. The long ports out of the head rudder always do better on these motors, on any header design. Anyways, that's that one there. You can see the size of the port here. It's port matched to this, and then this is the stock port here. It's a big difference in exhaust port size. I've been online, and a couple guys have ground it down to here. Zero issues with the port area here. I did see a cutaway of one head, and it goes back about 1/2 inch here. So as long as you don't cut this too far back in here, the water jacket's far enough back, you're good to go. So anyways, if worst case, if I do punch into a jacket, I will weld it up. But I've pushed my screwdriver hard in this area, and it hasn't punched through anything, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm a little bit worried on inside here, on the inside. That's why I didn't go too aggressive on the inside, because I'm not sure how thick that wall is. I know Sean from P2R has cut a bunch of these heads up, so, but he's done his homework. I'm not asking him for any tips on this, because that's his business. This is not him to out information on us. So basically, he sells the ported heads. I love to do a set of ported heads, but unfortunately, that's the price. I just can't afford, because we're in Canada with tax and duty. Like these things here, like these PCD uppers, I paid a little over half the, no, actually I paid more than half the price of these things in customs and duty in Canada. It's crazy. Like, that's why, like, you buy stuff in the States, especially like Canadians get screwed. Like, I paid $95 Canadian on taxes and duty on this part. That's absurd. And then I bought other stuff. Same thing. The dude. That's why a lot of stuff. That's why Americans here, Canadians, bitch about taxes is crazy. Like, I got dinged on that $95. That was $95 in Canadian, which is like $60 American-ish on that. It's just the way it is in Canada. Let me get, you know, I got my 2 3/4 inch Chinese V-bands. I would go Vibrant, but Vibrants are $100 a piece in Canada, and the Vibrants from it's a Canadian company, but the price are still like, you're still talking like $90 tax in each. So I bought those on eBay for, I think the set of 4 shipped from China for $95 Canadian. So it's a lot of money, and I'm not too worried about it. So I am gonna have to. Unfortunately, I can't find 2 3/4 pipe anywhere. I've called everywhere manufacturer wise. Everybody has like 1/8 inch wall, thicker wall, and all that sort of stuff, and the price is crazy. So I'm actually gonna buy Vibrant pipe, and then while it's there, it's gonna be the same as a PCD kind of deal. Yeah. So then I'll build the upper half exhaust piping. It's not gonna break. I'm gonna have flexed bellows in the bottom there, so it won't break. So it'll be 2 3/4 inch down under the oil pan, and then I will do the equal length J pipe underneath the oil pan for the back runner. Make it the same length as the other side, and also I'm gonna wrap it, and also gonna go into a 3.5 inch merge. I can fit a 3.5 inch pipe. I can't fit 2 3/4 inch pipes between the T case. I could probably fit 2 1/4, but I don't want to neck down. I'd rather just go into merge together to a 3.5 inch, and then punch that tube. So basically, like a 3.5 inch pipe right here. I got 3.5 inch pipe. So this 3.5 inch pipe will actually go through between the T case and the frame, and then I'll go to a 3.5 inch flex joint, and then after that it'll go 3.5 to a wide pipe, 3 inch on both exhaust sides, and then I'm gonna go 3 inch all the way back to the back bumper. I haven't decided on what muffler I want to use yet, because I don't want this thing loud, especially the cops here. We have a couple cops here in this area that are basically pretty anal and that kind of stuff, and they will nail you on exhaust and front plates. So I was kind of hoping I'd keep the stock muffler and just do a 3 inch to 2 1/4. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try that, bring the exhaust right to the back muffler, and where muffler, I'll just chop it off, put a conical reducer from 3 inch to 2 1/4, and then when I go to the dyno, I'm going to pull them off on base. I'll do some runs with the mufflers on, and then I'll hook the mufflers and see how much they bottleneck me, you know, like if it bottlenecks me more than like 5-6 horsepower, then maybe I'll, it depends on the power of this thing, but, you know, if it bottlenecks me like 20 horsepower or something stupid like that, then I'll put some kind of muffler on, I'll build a muffler. I actually want to try, like, the old Mugen twin loop on, you know, on both sides, and see if that would help, because I was even thinking about making, if I have to make custom mufflers, I would do that. I would basically take basically twin loop, 2 exhausts, get perforated material, and make them, and then wrap them in stainless steel, and then put them up there, and then have a 3 inch tip on the back. I kind of want to go grab 2 eBay Mugen knockoff exhaust, 3 inch if I can find them, mount on the back of the car for testing purposes, and see what kind of exhaust, what it sounds like. The big thing for me is drone V6s. Just the exhaust pulses don't cancel each other out. They don't sound the best when you have like a big exhaust on the V6s. The VQs sound nice, VR6s sound nice, but unfortunately, I find the Honda. I did a on my J30 back in the day, my CL. I did a 3 inch exhaust with Magnaflow. It sounded good, but it was raspy, loud, and I had a resonator on. I had a cat on it. It was just too much for me. And then I'm gonna have 2 3 inch pipes going to 2 3 inch mufflers. A lot of guys online have to have Borla attacks, and I don't know. I'm not even old, but I don't like the raspy sound of it. So unfortunately, anyways, that's it for today. I'm gonna start porting out this other head, work on that for a bit, and then I'm gonna start work on the intake side. So that's my update for today. You know, hey guys, have a good day.